That made me think of that when we were talking about creation and not being about material creation, but function.
Yeah.
So that's where when he created the heavens and the earth, it's not that he, poof, big bang, there's matter and all this beginning of space-time continuum, right?
Even though
It's
Schroeder covers that.
Well,
He's
that's to
he
say
believes that's how it came into function.
Right.
But he uses the word function just like they're presenting it, but he just uses from an angle of scientific terminology.
Right, yeah.
Which is that's cool too. They're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
They
should be.
Yeah.
That should be.
Yeah.
But that just idea of creating being more about function. And it's like you see the separation of the waters and all this stuff, like him talking about the firmament was like sometimes out of context. It's like, whoa, is this like ball of ice that, Van der Els has talked about, like, he's like, I remember being taught, and I've taught this, like that, like all that ice fell and killed everybody, and that's how the dinosaurs died and everything, and that's where all the water came from.
Wow, you hear that when you go, like, wow, that's crazy. But I was probably taught something similar.
But somebody could back that up with scripture.
Sure.
There's water above and below, right?
Yeah.
Well, what was holding it up? So instead of when you think of function, you go, well, that's completely ridiculous because what he created was
ancient
weather.
Hebrew people were looking at it as function. Something was holding it up. So they were like, that was their world. They didn't have a science grid. And that's why
they thought more flat earth type, right?
Yeah, they didn't have a science grid to look through.
Yeah.
So God used whatever they were seeing. And he has done that throughout the generations. Whatever we are looking at, he uses the same thing. And he's saying the same thing. Just looking at it in context.